Hi and welcome to our next project, which is going to be looking at the work of Alexander Calder, the American artist. And what we're going to be focusing on is his mobiles. Based on the idea of balance and physics, he created these wonderfully large structures that move according to the atmosphere and what's going on. And this is called kinetic sculpture. And that's what we're going to be looking at. So here is a selection of tools that you guys are going to be needing to use. We've got some paper, we've got some beads, we've got some duct tape, we've got this great tube. It's got a hole in the top. We have some wire, and this is armature wire, so it's easy to bend. Possibly a hole puncher, and then a couple of different types of pliers. So the first thing you're going to need to do is you're going to take the lid from your tube and you're going to get one of the long pieces of wire. With the long pieces of wire, you're just going to gently, not about a thumb distance apart, you're going to bend it with your fingers. Do you see that? You're going to bend it. Now this you're going to feed into the hole so it's standing upright. And this is where you're going to have to maybe have a friend help you. So I have the duct tape. I've already torn off some pieces, and now what I'm going to do is I am going to secure the bottom of this with the duct tape, and I've got to make sure that I press it really well so it secures it. I do not want it to come over the rim, otherwise I won't be able to close my jar. And as you can see, I am just pressing it down firmly. Now it might wiggle a little bit, and that's okay. This is where I can stabilize it by taking a bead, doesn't matter what bead it is, and popping it on the end, and that should help stabilize it. If we need to, we will glue it to help. So there are two kinds of balancing techniques we can use. We can create one where it has a stem, a long piece, and then different levels. Or we can create one which has a straight piece and then pieces coming down the side. Kind of looks like that from an aerial point of view. So I'm going to go for this option just because it seems to be easier to make. So I have my wire. It's fairly secure. And now I'm going to take a small piece of wire. These are already cut for you. And I'm going to curl the edges, but I'm going to start with the middle to get the hanging part. So with these kind of pliers, you grab it at the pointy part, somewhere just off center, and you roll it around on itself. And that will give you a loop. Now you'll do the same at the other end, but you'll bring it in. That gives you a loop. And the same here, bring it in, curl it in, and I get a loop. Now I have got my first part. Now I need to hang it on here. So what I need to do is I need to have it a structure going this way. So it's got to go down this way. So I'm going to gently curl this over so it looks like a hook. I'm going to feed this on, and then I am going to close it up like so. Now it is hanging. If you can see that, it is hanging now. Now I can go and get some more wire, and I can do the same thing on this end and this end. So I'm going to take it, bend it around. I'm going to take these ends, bend them, take this end, bend it, and now I can actually hook this on here, and if I wanted to, I can close it with the pliers, or I can actually close it with my fingers. It's soft enough. So as you can see, this isn't balanced. So I'm going to do the same on the other side. can see that our mobile is balanced. It has a mixture of materials. We have paper, we have beads. You can do whatever way you want. And just to remember that the bottom is going to be secured with some clay so that it's a counterweight. And there you go. Alexander Calder.